When I first started here at Town and Country a year and a half ago, the old grinders that were in place were not very precise, and the most of our cutting units had a lot of issues. They had a lot of taper in the reel cylinders, and these new grinders have allowed us to restore them all pretty much back to perfect condition. And the results have just been phenomenal out of the golf course system. I'm pretty confident that I'm able to get the reels restored back to factory specifications, which is there are specifications for taper in your reel cylinders, for relief grinds, so on and so forth. But really like the fact that I'm able to have the confidence that I'm restoring my cutting units back to factory specifications.
We were having some issues with our fairway mowers, trying to get them exactly perfect, and there was a little bit of a cone in them, because when we go through, we check each unit every time we grind them, and we go and make measurements for the pie tape, it's called, and we check both sides, and we check, to make sure everything's good. And we were having a problem with one machine, and we got to get it in there, and going from the center point with the Foley machine, I was able to, with the pie tape, be able to get that machine back true and straight, and got the cone out of it, so we didn't have to replace the reel. So it was definitely a big help that way. One of the biggest things I had with some of the other grinders I've used, and Foley has come a long way with it, is relief grinding. Because to get the reels back to factory specs, you have to relief grind to make, it's what it is it removes metal from the face of the reel, and then it brings it back. So then when you grind it, it actually gives it a smaller edge. You don't have as much area hitting the bed knife as you're coming through.
Not all grinder manufacturers can do a relief grind, and not all manufacturers can do it efficiently. So I think that is a major selling point with the Foley grinders, both the precision and the ease of relief grinding your reels.
One of the biggest aspects that I really enjoy is the quietness, because mine are fully enclosed. So when you put the reel in there, you close the doors and you can't hear that noise. So you can actually speak like we were speaking together, and it's very nice to be able to talk to your technician or your assistant and say, hey, or your super, look at this, and you can look at this, and it's quiet, and you can actually speak to each other.
The gauging process for setting them up is very precise, and the relief grinding process is very simple to set up and very efficient, and it really allows us to put that relief grind on in a matter of typically 5 to 10 minutes, which really the benefits outweigh the minimal investment time.
Like I said, I've used them all, and all different manufacturers, and they all have their good strong points, and they all have their weak points, but I'm really happy with the whole thing.